Supreme executive power derives from a mandate from the masses, not from some farcical aquatic ceremony.
Hello again. Here we are. Part 2. Back with the anthology. Let's get the hell on with it.
When I picture my hometown, there's a bronze spray tan statue of you and a plaque underneath it that threatens to push me down the stairs at our school. And it was always the same searing pain. But I dreamed that one day I could say, all that time you were throwing punches, I was building something. And I can't forgive the way you made me feel. Screamed f you, ARTISTRY, to the night sky as the blood was gushing. But I can't forget the way you made me heal.
Okay, alright. This is interesting because such a bright and breezy feel to the, the music and, the tone of it. And yet, this is one of those stories it feels like of, the bully, the person in your life that hurt you, pushed you, made you feel terrible, but at the same time gave you the boost and gave you the ability to fight back against it and, make something of your life. Once again, the lyrics, the storytelling.
And it wasn't a fair fight or a clean kill each time that ARTISTRY stomped across my grave. And then she wrote headlines in the local paper, laughing at each baby step I'd take. And it was always the same searing pain. But I prayed that one day I could say, all that time you were throwing punches, I was building something. Everyone knows that my mother is a saintly woman, but she used to say she wished that she were dead. I pushed each boulder up the hill. Your words are still just ringing in my head, ringing in my head. And maybe you've reframed it, and in your mind you never beat my spirit black and blue. I don't think you've changed much, and so I changed your name and any real defining clues. And one day
I did wonder.
comes home singing a song that only us two is gonna know is about you. 'Cause all that time you were throwing punches, it was all for nothing. And our town, it looks so small from way up here. Screamed thank you, ARTISTRY, to the night sky, and the stars are stunning. 'Cause I can't forget the way you made me feel. Thank you, ARTISTRY.
Yep, what better way to say thank you and you to ARTISTRY. Yeah. Brilliant. So much, just so much fun and humour in there. Once again, the evocation of a time and a place, and I love any song of hers that just says a big to all the people who put her down or made her feel bad or whatever, and yet at the same time thanks them for being the impetus to be who she is. I'm loving all the plinky plonky guitar in most of these tracks. It's just, I love the sound.
I had died the tiniest death. I spied the catch in your breath. Out, out. Since you boarded your train south, 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 south.
Liking the production and the vocal.
By the wind blowing, I'm afflicted by the not knowing. So I look in people's windows, transfixed by rose golden glows. They have their friends over to drink nice wine. I look in people's windows in case you're at their table. What if your eyes looked up and met mine one more time?
Loving the feel of this. It's so, like the use of that sort of effect on the vocal as well, and the device of the my. Why do I bother? Yeah. I don't know if it's a reference to like jealousy or just feeling like an outsider, whatever. But it's still an inventive and interesting track, even if by the looks of it it's comparatively short. But yeah, it's interesting.
You had stopped and tilted your head. I still ponder what it meant. Now, 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 now. Does it feel alright to not know me? I'm addicted to the if only. So I look in people's windows like I'm some deranged weirdo.
Really love the production on this one.
Christmas parties from outside. I look
And again, the vocal effect it fits with the production beautifully. Yeah.
Your eyes looked up and met mine one more time.
That was a fun little, an unusually like short and compact little track, but full of all the great production choices and the instrumentation that you'd expect from any of her tracks. And even though there isn't a lot there as far as the just the sheer number of lyrics, because it's a short track, it's still interesting and evocative and gives you that sense of time and place, and yeah.
Hand on the throttle, thought I caught lightning in a bottle. Oh, but it's gone again. And it was written, I got cursed like Eve got bitten. Oh, was it punishment? Pat around when I get home. I guess a lesser woman would have lost hope. A greater woman wouldn't beg. But I looked to the sky and said, please, I've been on my knees. Change the prophecy. Don't want money, just someone who wants my company. Let it once be me. Who do I have to speak to about if they can redo the prophecy? Cards on the table, mind play out like fools in a fable. Oh, it was sinking in, sinking in.
Oh God, yeah. Once again, the lyrics, the poetry, the setting of the scene, and the. Rather than harp on up at the lyrics, let's just briefly mention throughout the album her vocals, whatever range, whatever tone, whatever she's doing, it always just sounds wonderful. It's so satisfying. I love that sort of staccatic sort of that rhythm of da 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 da, and evoking that imagery of like, a strong woman doesn't beg, in spite of that though, looking up and making that plead for what seems inevitable not to be.
Slow is the quicksand, poison blood from the wound of the pricked hand. Oh,
all those
still I dream of him.
so satisfying. The way things rhyme, the way things blend together.
I've been on my knees.
I love
Change
it.
the prophecy. Don't want money, just someone who wants my company. Let it once be me.
Just that line alone. I mean, I don't want money, just someone who wants my company.
They can redo the prophecy, and I sound like an infant, feeling like the very last drops of an ink pen. A greater woman stays cool, but I howl like a wolf at the moon.
Again,
And I
all
look
of the imagery,
unstable,
it's
gathered
just
with a coven round a sorceress table. A greater woman has faith, but even statues crumble if they're made to wait. I'm so afraid I sealed my fate. No sign of soulmates.
yeah, vocally, this is just lovely.
Hand on the throttle, thought I caught lightning in a bottle. Oh, but it's gone again. Pat around when I get home. I guess a lesser woman would have lost hope. A greater woman wouldn't say, but I looked to the sky and said,
Yeah, especially in the outro there with the blending of the lines from the beginning and the furtive please at the end. Oh, I love this album so much. In case that wasn't obvious, you know.
I was in my new house placing daydreams, patching up the crack along the wall. I pass it and lose track of what I'm saying, 'cause that's where I was when I got the call. When the first stone's thrown, they're screaming. In the streets there's a raging riot. When it's burned the witch, they're shrieking. When the truth comes out, it's quiet.
Oh, fuck these lyrics.
So they killed Cassandra first, 'cause she feared the worst and tried to tell the town. So they filled my cell with snakes, I regret to say. Do you believe me now? I was in my tower weaving nightmares, twisting all my smiles into snarls. They say what doesn't kill you makes you aware. What happens if it becomes who you are?
I will never stop going on and on and on and on and on and on about the fucking lyrics. I know it's probably boring and I'm labouring the point way too much, but it's so unbelievably good. Whatever the story is, real or not, based on real life events, whether it doesn't matter whose story it is she's telling, she tells it so fucking well. She creates such beautiful imagery and such profound, and I can't come up. Shut up, Nick. Shut up. I'm annoying myself now, so I imagine it's probably annoying you too. I just can't think of any more ways to say. You look, the production, the music, all of that. Yes, that's a given. It's brilliant. Okay? It's really, really good. But the lyrics, the construction of the song, it's just wonderful. Not just here, but throughout. It's wonderful.
So they killed Cassandra first, cause she feared the worst and tried to tell the town. Blood's thick, but nothing like a payroll. That they never spared a prayer for my soul. You can mark my words that I said it first. In a morning warning, no one heard. I patched up the crack along the wall. I pass it and lose track of what I'm saying. Cause that's where I was when I lost it all. I was on to something.
God, and as always, her vocals, everything.
Blood's thick, but nothing like a payroll. Bet they never spared a prayer for my soul. When the first stone's thrown, they're screaming. In the streets, there's a raging riot. When it's burned the witch, they're shrieking. When the truth comes out, it's quiet. It's so quiet.
Yeah. Another, not just this, but other tracks too, just masterful songwriting. I feel like I need to look this one up actually, because I think I get the general theme and tone, but not 100%, so bear with me. Okay, yeah, right. So I mean, I think I knew, like, generally the theme, excuse me, the legend of Cassandra. So just reiterated that, Cassandra of Troy, princess cursed by Apollo to deliver true prophecy but never be believed, told the ruin of Troy was coming, but because of the curse, nobody believed her. In the same way that, Taylor's true warnings aren't being believed. Wow. Yeah. Just... God, I'm so inarticulate sometimes when I'm struck, when I have moments of just being hit with... and it's happened throughout the album and with the original release. Just moments of being struck, in awe, impressed, however you want to put it. Just wow. Just the use of instruments as well in this album, whether it's the guitar or the piano, it's always pleasing to me.
Forgive me, Peter, my lost fearless leader, in closets like cedar, preserved from when we were just kids. Is it something I did? The goddess of timing once found us beguiling. She said she was trying. Peter, was she lying? My ribs get the feeling she did. And I didn't want to calm down. I thought it was just goodbye for now. You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises, oceans deep, but never to keep. Never to keep. Are you still a mind reader, a natural scene stealer? I've heard great things, Peter, but life was always easier on you than it was on me. And And sometimes it gets me when crossing your jet stream. We both did the best we could do underneath the same moon in different galaxies.
I wonder if this is about a specific person.
And I won't confess that I waited, but I let the lamp burn as the men masqueraded. I hoped you'd return with your feet on the ground. Tell me all that you've learned, 'cause love's never lost when perspective is earned. And you said you'd come and get me, but you were 25 and the shelf life of those fantasies has expired. Lost to the Lost Boys chapter of your life. Forgive me, Peter, please know that I try to hold on to the days when you were mine. You said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come.
Whether it's about a real person or not, the feeling and the message, it's there.
You were gonna come find me, said you were gonna grow up, then you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises, oceans deep, but never to keep.
Again, I don't know if it's about a real person in her life that, you know, she regrets losing touch with and what have you. As always with these songs, because I don't know that much about her personal history and her, you know, stuff outside of experiencing her music, it doesn't matter. Whatever story she tells, whatever imagery she evokes in her songs, real or not, it feels real. It always feels personal. It always feels like a real thing that she's experienced or felt, and always manages to portray it in a really touching and a really profound way. Again, with the lyrics, with the choice in music and the way the songs are constructed.
By all accounts, she almost drowned when she was 6 in frigid water. And I can confirm she made a curious child, ever reviled by everyone except her own father. With a quite bewitching face, splendidly selfish, charmingly helpless, excellent fun till you get to know her. Then she runs like it's a race. Behind her back, her best mates laughed, and they nicknamed her the Bolter. Started with a kiss, oh we must stop meeting like this, but it always ends up with a town car speeding out the drive one evening. Ended with the slam of a door, then she'll call him a bore. Wish she wouldn't be sore, but as she was leaving, it felt like breathing. All her many lives flashed before her eyes. It feels like the time she fell through the ice, then came out alive. He was a cat, wanted her bad, just like any good trophy hunter.
Again, it doesn't matter what story she's telling. This feels more sort of like a fable almost, and it's quite upbeat with the rhythm and the guitar and what have you. But the picture of the character, real or not, is just really, really well portrayed, and you know, you can picture this girl, you know, her character, her history, the way she is, it's just there. And as always with the lyrics, it's always really satisfying because you're listening to a story. It's like you're reading a book. You just want to get to the next page.
And she liked the way it tastes, taming a bear, making him care, watching him jump, then pulling him under. And at first blush, this is fate,
I love what her voice does there, going that run.
Feels like the time she fell through the ice, then came out alive. She's been many places with men of many faces. First they're off to the races, and she's laughing, drawing aces, but none of it is changing. That the chariot is waiting, hearts are hers for the breaking. There's escape and escaping. Started with a kiss, oh we must stop reading like this, but it always ends up with a town car speeding.
It's just showing off, you know, the
Drive one evening.
way to set it up and then knock it down
With the
lyrically.
sound of a door, but she's got the best stories. You can be
I love
sure
it.
that as she was leaving, it felt like freedom. It feels like the time she fell through the ice, then came out alive.
Yep. The masterclass in storytelling continues. What more can I say? Apparently the same things over and over and over again. Sorry. Genuinely sorry, but I can't help it. Back with the piano. One instrument I wish I could play.
Long may you reign. You're an animal. You are bloodthirsty. Out window panes, talking utter nonsense. You have no idea. Strings tied to levers, slowed down clocks, tethered. All this showmanship to keep it for you in sweetness.
Tone of her voice
Way to
here.
go, tiger. Higher and higher. Wilder and lighter for you.
I wonder if this is like a reference to the, you know, Robin Redbreast in a cage, putting all of heaven in a rage. You know, is it Blake? I think it's Blake. Same with reference to the tiger, tiger burning bright. Regardless, the pacing and the feel of it with the piano and loving her vocals when it becomes really low and has that sort of vibration to it where it's just lovely. It's a lovely sound. And as always with the pacing and the lyrics, you're just eagerly waiting for the next line. You're waiting for the setup and the payoff. I know it's not probably unique to her, but it's just something that I've noticed a lot when listening to her, that I spend a lot of time really engaged with the song and just wanting to get to the next line and wanting to get to the next verse, just wanting to hear the story, essentially.
Covered in mud, you look ridiculous, and you have no idea. Buried down deep and out of your reach, the secret we all vowed to keep it from you in sweetness. The time will arrive for the cruel and the mean. You learn to bounce back just like your trampoline, but now we'll curtail your curiosity and sweetness.
It's evocations of
Way to
childhood.
go, tiger.
it's about, or childhood, or a child.
Higher and higher,
God, and her vocals.
wilder and lighter for you.
Yeah, I think I understand like the tone and the message, but once again, I'm going to have a quick look up, quick research. Okay, yeah, it is. It seems to be painting a portrait of, a child's world that's filled with imagination and innocence, the carefree spirit of youth, all that sort of thing. Like with, my little pretentious Blake reference, I guess, of, how when you grow up, the confinements of adulthood and just life can take that away from you, and references to the swing sets and bouncing back like on your trampoline, how at some point as you grow up, that free spirit and that imagination and that all that potential, it can get crushed, it can get confined. And yeah, the song seems to celebrate it, and once again, through her lyrics, through the production and the songwriting, it's beautifully expressed and it really comes across. With the anticipation that's built with this sort of pacing and with the piano.
Now and then she rereads the manuscript of the entire torrid affair. They compared their licenses. He said, I'm not a donor, but I'd give you my heart if you needed it. She rolled her eyes and said, you're a professional. He said, no, just a good Samaritan. He said that if the sex was half as good as the conversation was, soon they'd be pushing strollers. But sooner...
Fuck these lyrics! Just... shut up, Nick. And again, taking her time with the music.
In the age of him, she wished she was 30 and made coffee every morning in a French press. Afterwards, she only ate kids' cereal and couldn't sleep unless it was in her mother's bed. Then she dated boys who were her own age, with dartboards on the backs of their doors. She thought about how he said, since she was so wise beyond her years, everything had been above board. She wasn't...
Okay. Yeah, just... Right, the subject matter here feels, for want of a better word, problematic, but the lyrics and the storytelling and just setting the scene, whether it's about her or it's about someone else, again, that's not the point for me. Although I'm sure if it is about her, that gives it that extra weight. But it's such fucking good songwriting. It's so... I'm just gonna listen and enjoy the rest of it. But the point stands. I keep saying it. She's fantastic.
Sure.
I feel like the story being told here is something I should look up. Or
Like scenes of a show, the professor said to write what you know, looking backwards. might be the only way to move forward. And at last, she knew what the agony had been for. The only thing that's left is the manuscript. One last souvenir from my trip to your shores. Now and then I reread the manuscript, but the story isn't mine anymore.
Such beautiful storytelling. Yeah, God, just... Okay, you know what? There's only so many ways I can say the same thing, and I know I've spent a lot of time just going and gesticulating, and generally probably being quite annoying, to be honest, for which I apologise. But this is genius. This whole project, the original release, the anthology, the whole package is profoundly beautiful. It is beautifully constructed. I'll never stop harping on about the lyrics. I'm sorry, but that was the real hook for me. But that aside, obviously, we all know Taylor is a fantastic performer. Her vocals are gorgeous in whatever setting they're put. The production, the music, the setting of every track, whether it's poignant and tragic or short and pithy, whatever it is, it's just brilliant. And I've heard reference in the comments with the first reaction to the original release about some people just not feeling it or just not rating the album. Everything is subjective. People will always come to art with their own baggage, their own opinions, their own ideas. I know I do, everybody does. But this is, I think, maybe now my favourite Taylor work. I don't like to rank though, because half the time it can depend on mood and, you know, just literally what kind of day I'm having. So, you know, maybe Evermore will come back up there, or I'll listen to Speak Now again. Regardless, right now, this is my favourite piece by her. It is genius. Her songwriting ability remains just amazing. And yeah, I don't get it why anybody would not love this. I don't understand. So in that spirit, not going to bother with standout tracks again, sorry, but as a piece, as a whole, it all works. It's all great stuff. I love it. I love this album. I absolutely love it. So yeah, please, as always, let me know what you thought. Does it rank up there with her other works for you, as far as, you know, top 5, top 3, whatever? And if for some reason you didn't vibe with it as much, or, you know, you just, for whatever reason, you don't like it or love it, I would genuinely be curious to know why. I would find it very interesting. I'm not looking to argue or convince you, I'm just curious. And once again, thank you to all the new subscribers that have come with me on this journey for the last however many months, not just through my journey through, you know, novice to, let's face it, full-on Swiftie now, but everybody that's come on board recently with reactions that I've had to Angelina Jordan and Dimash and to Lana. To anytime people have decided to, you know, flood the channel with comments and likes and subscriptions, it's really, it is overwhelming, and I worry that at some point people will realise he doesn't know what he's doing. You know, and let's face it, I don't, but I'm loving the journey. This has been incredibly rewarding for me, and I'm just full of gratitude for all of you, genuinely. So thanks again. Like it, comment, do that thing you do so well. But yeah, Goodbye forever.
Will you shut up, huh?
Ah, now we see the violence inherent in the system.
Shut up! Oh,
Come and see the violence inherent in the system. Help, help, I'm being repressed.
bloody peasant!
I can see you standing, honey, with his arms around your body, laughing at jokes not funny at all. And it took you 5 whole minutes to pack us up and leave me with it, holding all this love out here in the hall. I think I've seen this film before, but I didn't like the ending. You're not my homeland anymore. What am I defending now? You are my town. Now I'm in exile, seeing you out. I think I've seen this film before.